If you happen to be looking for a bargain to be found, why don't you pay a visit to the Ballymena town? For in the Fairhill market there are bargains going still, so why don't you come along to see the Ballymena Fairhill? People gather there each Saturday from miles and miles around. From Cullabaccy and Rushane, from Clough and Martinstown, from Portland, Owen and Ballyclare, Rishargan and Cloughmills, and even from the Antrim Glens to the Ballymena Fairhill. The traders look so friendly as they stand beside their stalls, marketing their merchandise with a great hello for all. From a needle to an anchor you will find there on display when you go to Ballymena town on a Saturday. People gather there each Saturday from miles and miles around. From Cullabaccy and Rushane, from Clough and Martinstown, from Portland, Owen and Ballyclare, Rishargan and Cloughmills, and even from the Antrim Glens to the Ballymena Fairhill. In springtime there are vegetables and plants of every kind. In summer many farmers selling bales of hay you'll find. In autumn it's the apples on display for Halloween, and in winter Christmas presents help to brighten up the scene. People gather there each Saturday from miles and miles around. From Cullabaccy and Rushane, from Clough and Martinstown, from Portland, Owen and Ballyclare, Rishargan and Cloughmills, and even from the Antrim Glens to the Ballymena Fairhill. It's not only on a Saturday that people gather there, for each and every Friday sure there is a cattle fair. The pigs appear on Wednesday, but a bargain or a fill is for all who come along to see the Saturday Fairhill. People gather there each Saturday from miles and miles around. From Cullabaccy and Rushane, from Clough and Martinstown, from Portland, Owen and Ballyclare, Rishargan and Cloughmills, and even from the Antrim Glens to the Ballymena Fairhill.
Things have changed since I come to this hill first. There was rows of trailers up round that top hill there on a Saturday morning for the beef sales, starting from up here at Thomas Street and right on down, double right on down here to the gate, and then went into a single file. Then you drove them right on down onto the market. And this place here was all full up right round, and the people seemed to come from everywhere just as they're doing yet. And that's a good number of years ago, but apparently it's going to change a bit further now. So we'll miss it badly if something does happen. And I think everybody enjoyed it. And we enjoyed coming every Saturday. Farmers come from miles around. They were still here away to the evenings, 7, 8 o'clock. And the sales was great.
Don't be looking at me when I'm collecting money.
Two bicycles, 50p.
How you doing, bossy? Well, how's things to you this morning? What? Get my dial taken. You know. Up, there's oranges and bananas, huh? Come into the chip shop now, door wide open. Everything here half price now. On ahead now, folks. Pick your own here now. Get my boss here first. Come on, boss in. Come on in. Oh, you want to have... Go on. Give him a smile. Want me to tell him what to you? Give him a smile. Here's my boss. Give him a smile.
Well, that out along there used to be the butter sheds. Years ago, the farmer came and traded butter. And that's what the market here. The flex market here on a Saturday. That's what the flex was. You get at the flex. And the pig market was over there. And the kettle was sold away up here at the bow. And then they come here away in the evening here, and they eat 3 or 4 o'clock here and 8 o'clock at night. And my grandfather left at the money at the gate there, tuppence or threepence for a ticket. My grandfather. So there you are.
Here's the gospel message and word and song. Tonight in the great evening of praise. In Ballymena Town Hall at 7:30 tonight with the Reverend William McRae. His family will be singing with him. Also Nell Hire.
Come on, girls, there's a lot of big oranges, 4 for a pint. We have 20 of these for her. I like smile now. I smile now. Here, Mara. 4.
Players, yes.
I mind.
Aye, look at how good you play.
That's 1-0.
Huh?
That's 1-0.
I'll certainly. Where did you pick that up?
Sit on it.
Two wee for my.
You're too big in the head.
Back of the head. I was too big of the head.
Come from there. Right them nose on there. Scotch through and through.
Scotch. You're no Scotch
No,
through
no.
and through.
Oh, was the one time the whole generation.
Oh, yeah, I tell you that.
I even got to shout the camera.
How are you doing? Are you gaily? That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Tommy, what's the break of these cameras falling?
There, you're on the anyway. We got you anyway. Hey, Tommy.
It's a long, long time.
Long time since you and me met
It's a
up
long
here.
time.
That's some time there.
Sometimes you got a bargain and sometimes
Sometime we done it.
sometimes you won't
Yeah, we done
get
a
a bargain.
bargain. Aye, sometimes you got a crack plate when you're at him.
Aye, it was
You
crack
thought,
when you
yeah,
were
and you
young.
thought it was a good one.
Especially to Mrs. McComb.
But Clara.
Aye, but went to her.
Aye,
You were
sure.
sure it was crack.
You're sure it was crack when you came?
You were crack buying it.
Aye, there could have crack buying it, sure.
Well, Mr. Porter, I recall you coming here for many years. Many years have you been coming to the Hill?
I've been coming to the Hill here for the last 16 years. And I'm very, very pleased that I was introduced to the Fairhill. The Fairhill has meant so much to me and to the mission over the years to the people I have met.
You have found it to be a good outreach area.
An excellent outreach. We meet people from all shades of colour and all walks of life. And we find them very, very friendly at all times.
Well, how have you found over the 16 years you've been here? There must have been a number of changes you've noticed.
Yes, a lot of changes. When I first commenced here, there were cattle and pigs, and you mention it. And gradually it has turned now that we have nothing but stalls in on a Saturday. That means, of course, that it has a complete change round to what it had been. Yeah.
Well, now that the days of the Fairhill, as we know it, are drawing to a close, how do you feel?
Well, I feel very sad about it. But then again, I believe progress is progress. And here in the Fairhill, I understand that there's going to be new houses or places being built, which means work for a number of people here. Not only that, but the man who owns the place, Mr. Orr, the gentleman who owned it, let's face it, he has been a man, I believe, and found to be a very honest man over the years. Very, very helpful to the mission, of which I represent the Irish mission. And during the years that I have been here, this part of the ground has been allotted to me each week free of charge. Now that goes a long way as far as we'd be concerned, but sad at the same time that the Fairhill is coming to a close. But we do wish the new owners all the best.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
50 pence glove in decorations just. Here you are, love. Here you are, love. Thank you very much. There's a lovely 3-ring candle on a lovely crate. And they sell those at £4 or £5 watch.
I'll give it to you free of charge. Free of charge if you buy one thing. Watch. There's a lovely whisper chain. But in any fancy shop will charge you £4 or £5, but watch, it goes on there, free of charge. Watch till I show you. Have you ever heard of a serpentine? There's a lovely serpentine, beautiful chain. £5, £6 in a fancy shop, £3 or £4.
Getting stocked up for Christmas.
Well, here we have Archie MacDonald. The MacDonald family have been around the Fairhill and the town of Ballymena for many years. Archie, maybe you'd like to tell me a wee bit about your experiences in the hill, back a wee bit.
I've been coming to the Fairhill since I was a boy.
Uh-huh.
That's 40 years. 40 or 50 years, you know.
Yes, uh-huh. And what have you been doing in the Fairhill? You've always been in the poultry trade?
Always in the poultry trade, yes.
And over the years, how have you found the hill?
The hill was always a great market for years. Brilliant, one of the best markets in Northern Ireland.
And do you go around any other markets?
I do Belfast.
And only Belfast,
Belfast.
Nothing else?
I used to do 5 markets a week and I cut them down to 2.
You've always enjoyed the Ballymena
Oh yes,
market
Ballymena is one of the best markets of the lot. Has been for years.
You must remember a lot of the old characters, so-called, around the town, can you?
Oh, the Devils came to the hill. The Belfast men, Geordie Nelson, late Geordie Nelson, all them came all their life for years. Only the Fruitman's coming this years. Duncan's coming this 50 years.
Yes,
That's all the old hands, you know.
You've noticed a lot of changes over the years.
There's a lot of changes. Oh, there's changes already.
What like?
Well, there used to be 5 stalls in the market years ago. 5 or 6. Now there's up to 200. So that's a lot of changes through the years, you know.
Well, how do you feel now that the era of the present Fairhill is drawn to a close?
I think it's ridiculous there should be another market in Ballymena for the stall holders.
So
the council should have had a market already now. That's my opinion.
Yes. Well, obviously that's under discussion at the minute. Indeed.
This was always a market town.
Yes.
Ballymena.
Yes.
People used to be for hire in this town years ago. In this market.
Yes.
Farmers used to hire them out years ago. I remember that.
Yes, that was the hiring fairs.
No, they used to hire people out.
Yes.
To work till them for a year, 6 months, and they get £4 or £5 for it. You know what I mean?
That was the old hiring fairs.
The old hiring fairs, yes.
So, and the horse fairs then, do you remember much about them?
The horse fairs in Ballymena, they used to be a monthly fair. The end of the month every year they were fair in Ballymena horse fair.
Yes,
And they've been a cattle market in it since it opened.
Yes, So, well Archie, thank you very much for your talking to us today.